That's me.
Shake harder, yeah. Won't you get me high? You take me higher. Only you can light my fire. When I'm coming down, I know you're my supplier. Only you can take me higher. Won't you let my fire, my fire, my fire, my fire? Won't you take me higher, me higher, me higher, me higher? Won't you take me?
Ride around in my hood, praising God for my wife, praising God for 2 beautiful kids and the change you made in my life. I know you ain't had to do Nathan for me, already gave me hope in your Christ. So do I the rest of hollering out YOLO. I'ma die once and live twice. Then I take a trip to my old hood, make sure that my folks good. Summer gone, summer locked up. I asked why was I treated so good? Lord, I done my share of dirt. Did the crime, but ain't share the hurt. I know my grandmother prayed for me, but ain't stayed to see that her prayer worked. Could've been in that same boat, shipwrecked when that wave broke. I was in that rain with no raincoat. You covered me with your grace, though. Lord, I forever owe you. I'm praying to the world to get to know you. And if that's through me, then ooh wee, I am blessed to be a soldier. Let's go.
Get me high, you take me higher. Only you can light my fire. When I'm coming down, I know you're my supplier. Only you can take me higher. Won't you light my fire, my fire, my fire, my fire? Won't you take me higher, me higher, me higher, me higher? Won't you take me?
Feeling off in that zone, and I ain't off of that throne. Molly who? Keisha what? None of those will get you this gone. They might can take y'all to cloud 9, but it won't last this long. And I saw cloud 9 3 clouds ago. Is that the one that y'all on? I'm a Christian dog and I'm about that life. Devout to the Christ, I shout that twice. Coulda, woulda, never made it without that price. Being paid and taking me out that life. Killed the old me for sacrifice. For me to do you, he had to die. I did me for 25 years straight. Now I live for you in this afterlife. And without grace, I would've run out. Now I can't wait for your return, no. I can never run away from what I heard, though. So I'm putting my faith in you and your word, though. I'm sold out for Yeshua, Superman and not Lex Luger. And he Lex Luthor. And step to you, the just ruler. Hallelujah.
You take me higher. Only you can light my fire. When I'm coming down, I know you're my supplier. Only you can take me higher. Won't you let my fire, my fire, my fire, my fire? Won't you take me higher, me higher, me higher, me higher? Won't you let my fire, my fire, my fire, my fire? Won't you take me higher, me higher, me higher, me higher, me higher? Won't you take me?
Yeah, nighttime I see diamonds in the sky. Daytime I see sunlight shining bright. If I'm alive, how can I not testify of your love, your love, your love? Yeah, your love, your love, your love. Yeah, your love, your love. They want me to fake it till I make it, I can't. Praying while embracing everything that I am. Reading every shape and every thought in my brain. Suffer for righteousness in the light of this, I profit from pain. Yeah, I'm blessing the people behind closed doors. God set me on fire for these cold walls. Lord, make my desire for your kingdom only. And if I ever change, promise me you'll let them see I'm phony. Convict my family, bring salvation to my homies. Divorcing every wicked thought we was in matrimony. Keep me from ever bringing shame anywhere near your name. Keep me from going if someone will fall because I can't. I forsake the love of money and all expensive things. Turn my attention to the hungry and never live in vain. Laugh when something's taken from me and never stake my claim. When when I die, I can't take nothing but my soul with me. This drug money can't go with me. Nighttime, I see diamonds in the sky. Daytime, I see sunlight shining bright. If I'm alive, how can I not testify of your love, your love, your love? Yeah. Your love, your love, your love. Yeah. Your love, your love. There's a reason God blessed me with a second thought. My first one ain't always right, gotta finesse it off. I'm reading 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and 5. Starting over like the 40 days that caused the earth to die. Lord, give me the capacity of a genius mind, followed by the sincerity of a lonely child. I'm known for saying passionately, Lord, I mean this. Then I passively pass it up when it's going down. Whenever you're around, no one drowns. Help me not live like a coward on these careless streets and make an excuse for why I don't obey you when you speak. I know I must have sown these things, therefore so I reap. Whether on purpose or unintentionally, the common factor is me, the haunting thought of gnashing teeth. The promises of the cross is made for all who would believe. I said, God, why would you make yourself available to me? He said, look, you see us talking, this is all I've ever wanted it to be. Nighttime, I see diamonds in the sky. Daytime, I see all I've ever wanted it to be. If I'm alive, how can I not testify of your
this
love,
is all I've
your
ever
love,
wanted
your
it to
love? Yeah. Your love, your love, your love. You and me. Your love, your love, your love. Nighttime, I see diamonds in the sky. Daytime, I see sunlight shining bright. If I'm alive, how can I not testify of your love, your love, your love? Yeah. Your love, your love, your love. Yeah. Your love, your love, your love.
Ha! Soul. Come on. Jive. You want it? Now ask for it. Now you got it. Come on. Working on really serving him in praise. 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 Gaze into his eyes, fantasize the last days, the last phase of God's untouchable plan. Until then, worship his name through this black pen, writing rap or any way that I can. Still praising God, cause that's the way that I am. You might call me God, but that's alright. We are soldiers of the Lord and we all ready to fight. Never will we ever stop. We love Jesus from the bottom of our hearts to the top. Pumping God's blood through my veins. Handcuffed to Jesus Christ and feet shackled and chains. And we don't wanna be free, we just wanna see thee, Savior and Creator of the heavens and seas. G's not necessary because we only need 2 knees to bow down and worship G.O.D. Working on really serving him in praise. Working on really serving him in praise. Working on really serving him in praise. Come on. Sing it loud. Working on really serving him in praise. Working on really serving him in praise. Working on really serving him in praise. Come on. I'm breaking buildings and I'm making walls fall. Sit back and relax, cause we got more in store for y'all. So listen up and listen good. We gotta praise God through our whole neighborhood. I should slow it down so you can understand what this flow is all about. And we can break down these sounds and take time to meditate on the word of God so your wisdom can't escalate. When you gonna put your foot down, take a note now. Setting God is your only hope. Reach down, deep down in your heart. You talk the talk, but do you walk the walk? You say you love God, but do you really love God? Will you still love God when situations get hard? Or will you walk away? Or will you get down and pray and worship the Lord Almighty like way? Working on really serving him in praise. 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 Working on really serving him in praise.
The Lord Almighty, ain't it odd people take God so lightly? Check it, Satan is waiting to fight me. And you might say that I'm done for walking away. I chose the right way despite it. Obstacles to stand in my way, don't play. Praise God with 2 hands, lift them up to the sky, head to the ground. Every knee will bow down to Jesus, don't play around. And if you say you found God, then prove it. Profess it with your tongue, you got a mouth, son, use it. Jesus is the name above all names. Forget a famous superstar, God possesses all things. He possesses all things around me, around me. His holy works never cease to astound me. And everywhere I look, and everywhere I go, see, I will only worship capital G-O-D.
Working on really serving him in praise. Working on really Check it. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Soldiers. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ha. Come on. Yeah. Break it down like this.
Funky.
Yeah, danger, giants, battle is my story. But alone, I won't know, that's my glory. Shadows, you cannot hide me. My king will fight. The God of angel armies is always by my side.
Ain't been the same since death died. Wanted by a landslide. Hallelujah to the flex, mine. That power made a point, next slide. Reppin' this side. Shoes ain't Gucci, I just keep my foot on reptiles. Yeah, coming for my neck now. When the game about to end, you expect fouls. Oh, vanity, Satan try to cancel me. I don't feel your plan for me. I just made a canopy. When you come to handle me, there's another hand on me. Even when they all abandon me, I got the destiny, I see no enemy. Gotta, I gotta. Tell me who gon' come for me. Greater is the one who you can see. Bring the war, gotta. I gotta. Who run it? Almighty, who want it? Yeah. Still in the sun when it's all shake. Yeah, say who you want, but it's all gang. I pick the side like it's the entree. Ain't nobody like him, and I gotta like him. Every kind of rival, got him by the bridle. Put it on the Bible, I'm an autopilot. Oh, God. Shadow of the Almighty, before me and behind me. Your war is for me forever. Hey. I know who goes for me. I know who stands for me. Almighty, in life, in death. Bring the war, I gotta. He is a friend of mine. No rival, no vibes. My God, angel army. Tell me who gon' come for me. Army. Who run it? Almighty, who want it?
The following program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Power 1049 WTSX or its parent company, TSR-FM, LLC. It's the Wake Up Worship Hour, live exclusively on Power 1049 WTSX. Power 1049 WTSX. Good morning. You are on the Wake Up Worship Hour. And bring this down just a little bit. And Houston, I'm coming in hot and heavy this morning. Bear with me. Okay. Yeah. So, wow, where do I even start? Last time you heard my voice was Tuesday morning. And so much happened Monday and Tuesday that I didn't even know about. Some of the stuff I knew about starting Monday. Some of the stuff I didn't know about until yesterday. So this particular program is dedicated to the Oracle and Morpheus. And I mean that in a figurative way. Because if my life was a movie, it'd be the closest thing to the Matrix I could think of right now. I can't even explain it to you. It's so deep. And I'm going to try to let you know how deep the rabbit hole goes without getting into too many details. You know, the devil's in the details. But I'm going to snitch on the enemy this morning. I really don't like talking about him. I like talking about the Most High, the Sovereign God. You know what I'm saying? I don't like talking about the enemy. But this morning, I am going to snitch on the enemy, the Prince of Darkness, the father of all lies, the accuser of the brethren. That's what I'm going to do. And he's not going to like it. So I expect more attacks. But I'm willing to endure it for the name of Yeshua, the name above all names. I'm in this field for real. Hey, you've heard me tell you that I'm in the trenches with you. Trust and believe. I am in the trenches with you. Whatever you're going through, I'm there. So we're going to start this off right by putting the focus on the Most High, the Sovereign God, the creator of the universe and everything in it, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end of all things. And you know, in order to do that, we have to set the ambiance, set the mood, set the tone. So without further ado, let's get into it. Special edition
is the Lord God
of the Wake Up Worship Hour, dedicated to the Oracle and Morpheus.
He is holy, he is high, he
Keep
is
the dial locked on Power 104.9 WTSX.
so we sing to him. I will lift my voice and I will sing. I will sing holy, holy to my Lord and Savior, my God and King. I will sing holy, I will sing holy. I will praise the Lamb of God who sits upon the throne. I will worship him and give the praise to him alone. 'Cause he who was and is to come, I will sing before his throne forever. Yeah. All the angels sing, and they bow down, and they say, holy, hallelujah. We, your sons and daughters, we praise you now, and we cry, holy. Yes. Yes, we cry, holy. Yes, I will praise the Lamb of God who sits upon the throne. I will worship him. I will worship him, and give the praise to him alone. He who was and is Everybody raise your voice and say, Holy and hallowed God, sacred and sovereign Savior, righteous and redeeming God, worthy of all the glory, worthy of all the praise. We will bow before you. Raise your voice and say, Jesus is. Somebody worship him. Jesus is the holy and omnipotent, great and mighty, worthy of all the praise. Jesus, you're holy. God, that's true. Holy, Yesharandas. Holy Lord God. Holy, somebody join and sing. There's no one like you, Lord. There's no one like you, Lord. None can compare to you. Separate and sanctified. Worthy of all the praise that bless you. Worthy of glory, God. We give you honor. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you
In the spirit, and in heaven saw a throne, and he that sat was to look upon as jasper inside and stone, and before the throne a sea of glass, and creature never seen, and the 24 elders sat in robes of blood, made clean, and out of the throne proceeded voices, thunderings, and light. Hey, and the creatures that surrounded him, they rest not day or night, crying, holy, down their golden crowns, crying, holy, holy, yeah. Worthy the Almighty One.
your hands have made, the awesomeness of you, and how your love will never fade. Mere words cannot express what I feel inside. I can't describe your glory divine, but as a token of my love, this is what I'll do. I'll lift my hands and cry, holy. You're holy. Lord, you're holy. You're holy. Lord, we lift you up and magnify your name. Lord, you're holy. You're holy. So holy. You're holy, and we lift you up and magnify your name. There's not enough words that I can say to tell you how much I appreciate all the wonderful things you've given me. Your loving kindness, your tender mercies. My desire to praise you and tell you how much I love you. You're worthy of all of the honor, Lord. You're worthy of all the praise. I don't know how you could love me, how you could give me so much mercy. You didn't have to suffer and die for me way back on Calvary, but I just want to thank you. I gotta thank you. Yes, I do. I just want to thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Wonderful, glorious, holy and righteous, victorious, conqueror, triumphant and mighty, healer, deliverer, shield and defense, strong tower and my best friend, omnipotent, omnipresent, soon coming King, Alpha, Omega, Lord of everything. You're holy, holy is your name. Wonderful, you're so wonderful, righteous, victorious, conqueror, triumphant and mighty, my deliverer, shield and defense, strong tower and my best friend, omnipotent, omnipresent, soon coming King, Alpha, Omega, Lord of everything. You're holy, Lord. Holy is your name. Lord, you're holy. I gotta cry, holy. Your name, the angels cry, holy, holy, holy is your
Power 104.9 WTSX, good morning. You are on the Wake Up Worship Hour. And yeah, so I'm just going to give you a brief overview of some things. First of all, on Monday, if you didn't tune into the show, it was very deep. It was Memorial Day, and I discussed a lot of history. You know, like the fact that the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 was a scam, and you know that there's income tax is unconstitutional, and yeah, I got really deep. And so what happened that day? Well, they took out the one I call the Oracle. They got so mad and upset because of what I said on the air that they took out the oracle. That's what it is. Yeah, the enemy, you know what he's doing. He's running rampant in the world, seeking to steal, kill, and destroy, seeking whom he can devour, because he knows his time of ruling this world is almost up. Soon, and very soon, Yeshua of Nazareth will return to take his rightful place as heir to the throne of David, and he will rule with an iron scepter, whether they like it or not. Yeah, there's two people you're trying to take out that you just can't take out, so you got to take out everybody that's around those two. That's real talk, inside information. Anyways, on Tuesday, I discussed, we got into some science and some sci-fi and talked about multiple realities and multiple universes and alternate realities. And I said to open up your imaginations. And so now here, let me close out that point because I left you with something. So you've had a few days to kind of let your imagination go wild. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They are spiritual and mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, the casting down of imaginations, and leading all our thoughts into captivity to the obedience of Yeshua. Obedience is better than sacrifice. And so the enemy got so mad and upset because I was obedient to the Most High that he took out my oracle. And I'm fighting back the tears. Really. I really am fighting back the tears. It's hard. So, the only reason why I'm not really that sad about it is because I know she's with our Heavenly Father. So this is a message for her right now. I know she's looking down and listening. So I just want to give a shout out to you, Diamond, on the air. You know, I already told you what it is. We've had many conversations. So I'm going to keep it all the way real. I'm going to put the Most High first, the Sovereign God. And I know she's listening from above. So the first songs were to get you in the right mood. And the next song is dedicated to her. I don't like using rest in peace. She's in peace, but she's not resting. You know why? She's praising and worshiping the Most High. That's why she's not resting. She's praising him and worshiping him in spirit and truth.
You alone art holy forever and ever. You alone art holy forever and ever. You say the bread of life. Equate, no one like you. King of kings, Lord of lords, I call you Equate. Almighty God, you are so good. Soon coming King,
There's no one like you, there's no one like you, you're glorious. It's overwhelming, just the thought of your unending love. Justness and goodness and purity. Worthy of my complete devotion, you're all I need. You're so beautiful, perfect in all your ways, and I'm amazed. So holy, magnificent and holy, I got nothing to give but my praise. Holy, holy,
Power 149 WTSX. Good morning. You are on the Wake Up Worship Hour. And, yeah. So the Oracle sees I'm still on this Luciferian grid, waking others up, bringing souls to Yeshua, the promised Messiah, the only begotten Son of the ever-living God, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. One faith, one Messiah, one baptism for the forgiveness of sin. Yeah, see, I had to call someone yesterday after I found out about it. I had to tell some other people about it. So, anyways, I've got a message for Morpheus coming up. Doing it God's way. That's right. One faith, one Messiah, one baptism for the forgiveness of sin, one name above all names, the name of Yeshua. This is the way, the truth, and the life. Yeshua is the way, the truth, and the life. Nobody comes to the Father except through the Son. This is the way. Walk ye in it.
I really don't know, but when I listen to the radio, I ain't trying to be like them now. Nah, I'm trying to raise the bar and set tempo. I'm trying to live my life like it's first and full. I ain't gonna lie, there's been times I gave up, and now I'm doing enough. She holds me the moments, it's best that I own it. See, God didn't give me this gift, but He loaned it. I'm sick of wasting time checking on opponents. I used to think the best thing fits when you own it, but God said no. My playbook, need
me tell you something. I've got anger issues. I have anger issues. And so, Morpheus, I apologize.
Hey, what if
This is
we
anger
all need
management for me.
Why don't we just
This program
treat
right
this
here
song like
is anger management
an
for
anger
me.
management class, you feel me?
I'm angry, and I don't really care what they say. I'm angry. Nobody better get in my way. I'm angry. I'm fighting. I'm busting. I'm popping. I'm caught up in a rage, man. Somebody better stop me. I'm angry. I'm hating. I'm pushing. I'm shoving. Somebody better get me, 'cause I'm about to do something. Been up all night. Got me feeling weak. No sleep on the first day of a long week. I guess I'm still in school. These people testing me. For disrespecting me, I will respond aggressively. A long day, short fuse, and a burst mode. My temper red hot, I will get these boys blues. Hard living got me feeling very selfish. Crab in a bucket trying to crush these other shellfish. Forget a chip up on my shoulder, man, I carry boulders. I don't know how to control them when they get the rolling. And people pop off at the mouth, I try to keep it cool, but all I wanna do is fix them. Troubleshooters, yeah, they sound wrong. If this carries on, the faith I claim to have, I'll probably never own. Empty waiting room, running out of patience. This is anger management, give me another agent. I'm angry, and I don't really care what they say. I'm angry. Nobody better get in my way. I'm angry. I'm fighting. I'm busting. I'm popping. I'm caught up in a rage, man. Somebody better stop me. I'm angry. I'm hating. I'm pushing. I'm shoving. Somebody better get me, 'cause I'm about to do something. I'm angry every morning before I get up off the bed. This dog keep on barking, I'ma bust him in the head. Uncle keep on tripping, if he want to, he can get it too. Anybody say another word, I'ma act a fool. I hit the door, push my feet to the side. Heart full of pride, anger in my eyes. Been this way since the day I see my homie die. Now I'm mad at the world and I hate that I'm alive. Really hate to say it, 'cause it's killing me inside. All I wanna be is loved and it's eating me alive. Don't nobody love me, man. My mama and my daddy gone. Uncle ain't my uncle, 'cause I'm living in the foster home. I say I'm saved, but I'm scared of the truth, 'cause our regulations 5 and I didn't see the fruit. I don't know what else to do, I don't know what else to say, so I hit my knees to pray. God, take this thing away, 'cause I'm angry, and I don't really care what they say. I'm angry. Nobody better get in my way. I'm angry. I'm fighting. I'm busting. I'm popping. I'm caught up in a rage, man. Somebody better stop me. I'm angry. I'm hating. I'm pushing. I'm shoving. Somebody better get me, 'cause I'm about to do something. Without for my respect, but I got no humility. And Jesus paid my debt. Why? I reject him willingly. And man, I got some nerve. Holding anger in my heart. The Father could have come serve me that beef up out of dark. Not to mention torture. Jesus took my mama's fortune. I've been free from the law, but I'm serving these court orders. Unforgiveness is my pedigree. Say you sorry, better be. And better being mad at you than trying to be a better me. Ain't nothing in my work and trying to demonstrate his worth. And know he showed me plenty grace. I don't extend to other persons. Hurt that anger, let it murder. When you pull up on the murder scene, Jesus nailed up on that cross. Yeah, the murderer was me. 1 Peter 2:23, man. When they used to hurl insults to Jesus, he didn't retaliate. He entrusted himself to the one that judges justly. The gospel manages our anger. You feel me? The solution is to gain a heart that's thankful for grace in Jesus Christ. And I don't really care what they say. I'm angry. Nobody.
So yeah, heart to heart, I apologize. I was angry earlier yesterday because I found out they took out my oracle. So I took it out on you and I apologize to you. Much love. Handle your business, bro. Push it, bro. Push it. I got you. I told you. But I might be off the walls this morning. I'm on one. Yes, you will take the wheel, because I'm going to crash. You're on the Wake Up Worship Hour, Power 104.9, WTSX. Keep the dial locked.
You can call me Vans cause I'm off the walls. Yeah, turn up, be legit, ain't no alcohol. Yeah, I just went on tour, yeah, I'm on the road. Yeah, I be at these shows doing altar calls. Yeah, hold up. This the type of song that made me want to ride a hippopotamus with one leg, a unicorn horn, drinking boneless pizza with no sauce. No sauce, my guy. You can call me Vans cause I'm off the walls. Yeah, turn up, be legit, ain't no alcohol. Yeah, I just went on tour, yeah, I'm on the road. Yeah, I be at these shows doing altar calls. Off the walls, 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 off the walls. Whoa, I need a mosh pit, yeah, I need a profit, yeah. They think I lost it, whoa, ain't with the gossip, no, moving like rockets, yeah. I'm in a cockpit, yeah. Can I be honest, yeah. I'm never stopping, no. I have a dream, and little beef, can we all be a team? Whole new world where the poor can't sleep and the rich ain't cheap. Can we all be free? Yeah. I'm going off the walls. We gon' turn up for a proper cause. We ain't making hits, we making bombs. I'm hitting every up like Santa Claus.
Yeah, man on the wall. Who is the slickest rapper of them all? I just might take a link into the mall. I just might spend it on a little haul. We see the record, so we shatter all. Why he changed, talking sort of Paul. Tell me y'all care about the booty car. Only care about when duty calls. This is my calling it duty, yo. It getting good as a studio. Don't really care about who you know. Know that my God is a booty go. Nobody said it on Cooley too, huh? He said it on Cooley too. That is my sucker, that's hula hoop. Glory to God, he pay my dues, huh?
You can call me Vans cause I'm off the walls.
Okay.
Yeah, turn up, be legit, ain't no alcohol. Yeah. I just went on tour, yeah, I'm on the road. Yeah, I be at these shows doing altar calls. Off the walls, 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 off the walls.
Made me stronger, hooks ain't moving like Corona. From VA to California, they done dated like a baller. I'm like Kobe with the assist, I don't pass the ball. I got a brand new whip, coming after y'all. Watch my gate, vroom vroom vroom. God ain't late, pew pew pew. Shoot it up, recently through, fresh in the box. And we stupid, holy, I go stupid on them, I don't spit. I be puking on them, yeah, I'm ruthless on me when I pull up with my.
You can call me Vans cause I'm off the walls. Yeah, turn up, be legit, ain't no alcohol. Yeah. I just went on tour, yeah, I'm on the road. Yeah, I be at these shows doing altar calls. Off the walls, 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 off the walls.
So yeah, giving you a heads up on this next one.
There's been times where I felt like I can't tell nobody how I feel.
You gotta listen to
tell
this.
You about a time in my life I was
really,
in my
really
darkest
listen to
place, and now God
and
let
feel
me
it.
out.
Gonna make you think, but you gotta listen.
What have I done to myself? Been defeated, no more strength. Thought about cutting myself. What have I done? I'm on my knees. I did this all myself. In this battle by myself. Trying not to off myself. Taking this jump right off the shelf. Bow, bow. Saying all this is telling me I'd be rich. People wishing I would fall. And it is some of my dogs. All of this drip, swag, new wave, Lord, I don't fit in. All of this stress telling me to off myself. Just go off yourself.
Have you ever asked yourself if you're prepared to die?
What if I'm blinded? What if I'm lost? Gotta be cautious. I don't wanna fall. What about all this stress? Come take it off. You're my God. All this stress, I don't want none of this. All I can think about what you did. Devil trying to play, he don't want none of this. Give me peace, is what you said. All of these thoughts, they're gonna end. All in a box, I'm gonna sin. All of these wrongs, all of my sins. No one to cost what you spend. Paying it all, Lord. Wanna be strong more. I just wanna be strong. Taking the whole world. Saving us all, Lord. I get these feelings like I can't lie, I need a break from it. All these lies, I gotta pray on it. Devil loves to see a made on me. I got Jesus, I can't break on me. What if I'm dead? Last breath out of my lungs, what is next? Will I be blessed? Will I be loved? Will I be stressed? Or by myself, falling ill? Will I be saved? My debt was paid. What have I done to myself? Been defeated, no more straight. Thought about cutting myself. What have I done? I'm on my knees. I did this all myself. In this battle by myself. Trying not to off myself. Taking this jump right off the shelf. Bow, bow. Said all this is telling me I'd be rich. People wishing I would fall. And it is some of my dogs. All of this drip, swag, new wave, Lord, I don't fit in. All of this stress telling me to off myself. Just go off yourself. Take the stress away. Yeah. Ooh. Lord help me. Yeah. I confess, Lord, I need rest today. I confess, Lord. All my stress, take the stress away. Yeah. Ooh. Lord help me. Yeah. I confess, Lord, I need rest today. I confess, Lord. Please come take the stress away.
Power 149 WTSX, good morning. You're on the Wake Up Worship Hour. What, you thought you was going to stop the program, enemy? Are you kidding me? Have you not figured it out by now that it's not time for that yet? Until that time comes, get used to it, because I'm not going anywhere. I need the Most High, the Sovereign God, every day. And every day he continues to show up and show out despite what the enemy does.
I need you, Lord, like every single breath I take. I see you, God, in every single move I make. Your spirit that's within me got me powered up like benching weights. I serve the same God from them ancient days, yeah. You gave the fire to Elijah. You gave Daniel the wisdom and shut the mouth of the lions. You gave Joseph the favor, a coat for the haters. I'm trying to see the streets of gold like cope with the Lakers. I'm like, what's up with it? It's time to take communion. I stand before you clean as a king, no longer truant. Cause every time I fail and every time I blew it, your grace was always there to get me through it.
Lord, I need you. You're the strength of my life, oh God. Every hour of the day, I need you. I live and move in you, oh God. Like the ocean needs the rain, I need you. Without you, my living's in vain. I need you. That's why I'm saying, Lord, I need you. You're the strength of my life, oh God.
I was one of the master ones, chosen by the blessed one. Your reckless love brings healing when you tend to one. We question your existence, but every time we mention love, we mention you. For God so loved the world, he sent his son. Yeah, I seen you on the gram, you slacking, homie, smashing photos. A post later, you be acting holy. Quit acting phony, sometimes we lacking holy. Instead of venting on the neck, you should call back the homie. This is holy matrimony, no alimony. The sinful life will beat you till you're black and lonely. In case you asking, homie, I ain't bashing, homie. Just wanna see you cheesing once again like macaroni.
Lord, I need you. You're the strength of my life, oh God. Every hour of the day, I need you. I live and move in you, oh God. Like the ocean needs the rain, I need you. Without you, my living's in vain. I need you. That's why I'm saying, Lord, I need you. You're the strength of my life, oh God. Can you hear me when I say it? I need you. So I
Yeah, sure. Soul Music 2020. Yeah. We some soldiers, we some warriors. Never been the type to be a warrior. Looking up to Christ, got my eyes on the prize. If you in it to win it, you gotta be ready to die. Cause the devil like a lion, looking for somebody to devour. And I never been a coward. Boots laced up, yeah, I'm ready for the front line. 2, 3, when it's crunch time. Used to quote the word in your church, now the devil got your tongue tied. Yeah, you better get in line and get ready for the fire. Cause he's coming with the rod of iron. And you don't wanna be found alive, but be found alive. You must feed off this flesh, every other food leads unto death. When he died on the cross, quoted Psalms 22, our king lived and breathed until his last breath. Look, he hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. But the first thing you do when the world starts to fret, instead of standing on his word, you just go high. And they wonder why the boy been so live. But what you give in exchange for your soul now? Cause I never heard a verse in the Gospels with Jesus Christ the Nazarene just closed down. Yeah. Straight from the mud, I'm a soldier. Covered in his blood, I'm a soldier. Cross on my back, I'm a soldier. I can never turn back, I'm a soldier. Sword on my side, I'm a soldier. In it till I die, I'm a soldier. These forwards who could be against us, ready for war with all of my soldiers. I'm a soldier, grown from a different seed. Branch of the true vine, I'm a different tree. Cause I died and I rose with the King of Kings. A new creation, I'm bred from a different breed. A different fee, he paved the way. If I live, let it be for his name. And to die is gain. You don't know nothing about my pain. I got a passion for Christ, little homie. You could keep the fame, keep the change, but count the cost. I've lived and lost. They all want the crown, but don't want that cross. Everybody jump ship when them shots pop off, but they quick to cast stones when your boy fell off. I brushed that off, I'm back and I'm ready to go. Fully loaded with the word in the depths of my soul. They say I'm out of control cause I believe what the words say, but I gotta give account on the Lord's day. I don't answer to a man, but I answer to the one who said I am that I am. Thinking I'ma run, you don't know who I am. I'm a son to the chief, to the king in command. It's never for the faint of heart, but not about who's the hardest. Losing faith, better question where your heart is. For those trying to mock the truth and son that he gave us, hate cause you don't know who my God is. Straight from the mud, I'm a soldier. Covered in his blood, I'm a soldier. Cross on my back, I'm a soldier. I can never turn back, I'm a soldier. Sword on my side, I'm a soldier. In it till I die, I'm a soldier. These forwards who could be against us, ready for war with all of my soldiers. They say I'm spitting like I got a load on me, man, I can't stop now. Let the devil get a hold on me, claim to be sheep, but they wolves in disguise. Watch out for them snakes and them vibes. Put Christ on everything to make a dime, make it twofold sons of hell telling lies. What's divine revelation when a man I gotta approach you? Now it's just what church do you go to? Dear modern Pharisee, can't you see that his temple is inside of you? But you can't cause you blind to truth. Father, I don't think they know the only way to bear true fruit is to abide in you. Nah, they just worry about your tithe and your seed, but you said that the seed is your word. Now how they gon' flip it, make it all about the game? Nowadays throwing dirt on your name, that's absurd. Sold out for 30 shekels, now they say you out for less. Dressed up in they Sunday's best, acting more like the world when you said come out and be ye separated from the rest. In the time when we should soak in your word, we follow the herd, forgetting every scripture we heard. Before you listen to the news, man, open up the gospels and getting the good news, man. Straight from the mud, I'm a soldier. Covered in his blood, I'm a soldier. Cross on my back, I'm a soldier. I can never turn back, I'm a soldier. Sword on my side, I'm a soldier. In it till I die, I'm a soldier. These forwards who could be against us, ready for war with all of my soldiers. Straight from the mud, I'm a soldier. Covered in his blood, I'm a soldier. Cross on my back, I'm a soldier. I can never turn back, I'm a soldier. Sword on my side, I'm a soldier. In it till I die, I'm a soldier. These forwards who could be against us, ready for war with all of my soldiers.
Ugh, that was nasty. Man, I like that. That got me. Yeah, I'm on a whole nother level now. You know, the scriptures say it's time for judgment to begin, and it begins at the house of God. That the righteous shall scarcely be saved, where shall the sinner and ungodly appear? That made me think, that song, that made me think of that verse. Because he was calling out the house of God too. Hey, praise God, praise the Most High. That's what I like. That's just me. I like it when the truth is boldly spoke in love. That makes me praise and worship the Most High, the sovereign God, even more. And you know what else makes me praise and worship the Most High, the sovereign God, even more? Is all the persecution every time the enemy does something to try to, just knock me off my square and get me, distracted and not focused on the Most High, taking out those close to me, attacking those others close to me. Just makes me want to praise and worship the Most High, the Sovereign God, even more, and boldly proclaim the crucified Messiah for the forgiveness of sin, and boldly proclaim the resurrected Messiah as the high priest forever in the line of Melchizedek. All things work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purposes. So everything you do, enemy, is just counterproductive. And he's so full of pride. He's already lost the war, but he just won't stop. But he'll be forced to very soon. And my job is to tell others about Yeshua, who already won the war at Calvary. It is finished. It is accomplished. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? Now, I know a lot of people are still going through. So I dedicate these next verses to everyone who's still in the struggle. Still in the trenches, I'm there with you. Romans chapter 8, verse 18, for I consider that what we suffer at this present time cannot be compared at all with the glory that is going to be revealed to us. All of creation waits with eager longing for God to reveal his children. For creation was condemned to lose its purpose, not of its own will, but because God willed it to be so. Yet there was hope that creation itself would one day be set free from its slavery to decay and would share the glorious freedom of the children of God. For we know that up to this present time, all of creation groans with pain, like the pain of childbirth. But it is not just creation alone which groans. We who have the Spirit, as the first of God's gifts, also groan within ourselves as we wait for God to make us his children and to set our whole beings free. For it was by hope that we were saved. But if we see what we hope for, then it is not really hope. For who of us hopes for something we see? But if we hope for what we do not see, we wait for it with patience. In the same way, the Spirit also comes to help us, weak as we are. We do not know what we ought to thought of the Spirit is, because the Spirit pleads with God on behalf of his people and in accordance with his will. We know that in all things God works for the good with those who love him, those whom he has called according to his purpose. Those whom God has already chosen, he also set apart to become like his Son, so that the Son would be the first among many believers. And so those whom God set apart, he called. And those he called, he put right with himself, and he shared his glory with them. Let that marinate in there for a minute. Just pause and calmly think of that as we get back into the music. We're on the Wake Up Worship Hour, Power 104.9, WTSX.
Rich, poor, oh, young. Come. Sinners and saints. Sinners and saints. Sinners and saints. Come. White, black, green, orange. Come. Rich, poor, oh, young. Come. Sinners and saints. Sinners and saints. Sinners and saints. Come. Jesus came for the lost, so we all on the list. He ain't come for the well, but he came for the sick, for the liars and murderers, the thugs and the burglar, the dealer and purchaser, the thief and the atheist. Leave the church doors open, cause we still got room. Go and send for the broken, tell them God heal wounds. Go and send for the hopeless, tell them there's good news. Tell them God got up, and he not in the tomb. My God, oh my, no God like mine. He has no time. Once all revived, once all baptized, in him is life. So come inside. Leave the church doors open. Go and sing for the streets. Go and sing for the poor. Tell them come to the feast. Tell the lame come walk. Tell the blind come see.
tell the deaf come here, but we still got seats. White, black, green, orange. Come, 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 come. Rich, poor, old, young. The rich. Come, 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 come. Don't matter. Sinners and saints. Don't matter. Sinners and saints. Come on. Sinners and saints. Come on. Come, 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 come. White, black, green, orange. No race. Come, 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 come. Come on. Rich, poor, old, young. The poor. Come, 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 come. Let's go. Sinners and saints. Come on. Sinners and saints. Sinners and saints. Come, 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 come. See, the earth is the Lord's. We know everything is. Go and send for the throne now. Tell them come how they is. Go and send for the doctors, for the nurse and the ill. What's the point of the gospel if it's not for the sick? Yeah, this ain't just for church folks in they church clothes. This for Tommy, rock and polo. This for prisoners who on death row. Those who are money, El Dinero. For the ones who homosexual. Men and women, it's the gospel. Yeah, yeah. This for any race. This for Bill Gates. This for Kanye. Type in your name. The Bible is never wrong. Don't stop them, let them come. The gospel for everyone. The potter is never done. Leave the church doors open. Yeah. 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 This for any race. This for any state. This for inmates. Let them come. White, black, green, orange. Come, 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 come. Rich, poor, old, young. The rich. Come, 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 come. Don't matter. Sinners and saints. Don't matter. Sinners and saints. Come on. Sinners and saints. Come on. Come, 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 come. White, black, green, orange. No race. Come, 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 come. Come on. Rich, poor, old, young. The poor. Come, 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 come. Let's go. Sinners and saints. Come on. Sinners and saints. Sinners and saints. Come, 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 come.
Power 104.9 WTSX, you are on the Wake Up Worship Hour. That was a new one. Hot off the press. I'm feeling it.
Bright stars shine light in the
This one's a classic Eshawn Burgundy. And how relevant is this song? Because it's still going on. It's still relevant. He's still going before us with smoke and fire. Keep the dial locked.
Telephone poles look like crosses in the hood. Feel like the son of man might be hanging off the wood. Bless the land, bless the land. No more murder, heard he could. Call 100,000 angels, I'm just praying that he would. This a dark place with big money like Park Place. Destitute prostitutes burning rubber like a car chase. This is where I'm from and people ask me why the hard face. Shots that ring out and have you searching for a cross space. This feel like the lowest. This is subject for the poets and you know it. Politically incorrect, they do not show this. That's just part of a motive to deceive you. Lord Pharaoh is oppressing your people when we need you. Lord, we need you.
Bright stars shine light in the nighttime. Shine less when I'm in my right mind. I'm blessed where I am. In the light is where I stand. Messiah, lead us in a cloud full of smoke and fire, fire. Messiah, lead us in a cloud full of smoke and fire.
Templex, don't sleep on a guard. He walking on the same water that's underneath the ark. See me out here out of order, Lord, please come and reach my heart. Tortured by the sinful father, the courage is beneath the stars. Redeemed by the almighty supreme Father. My behavior reckless like Edie, I means conduct. I'm a product of grace, I need to spend time on my face. Get direction from the Father, lest I dishonor my faith and squander this new nirvana I find when I meditate on the bread of life. Thankfully put a slice upon my plate. I'm eating manna and quail, it tastes like potato and steak. I'm a survivor of hell, I have no reason to complain, that's real.
Bright stars shine light in the nighttime. Shine less when I'm in my right mind. I'm blessed where I am. In the light is where I stand. Messiah, lead us in a cloud full of smoke and fire, fire. Messiah, lead us in a cloud full of smoke and fire.
Yeah, 10 plagues, don't sleep on a guard. Bloody rivers mixed with hell and fire, thunderstorms. Don't test Messiah when this gun is warm. Grace came when the sun was born. I pray with my hands in the shape of a flame. Sacrificial life, I'm a black epistle. He writes my stories and orders my steps to keep me within his sight. And bless me with a wife who know how to study for herself and pray for me just like I pray for her ever since the first night together. For his highness, we share the same fear and reverence, knowing every moment alive is another one in his presence. Grateful for where we are, satisfied with steady growth. Lord, lead us in the cloud above, filled with fire and smoke.
Bright stars shine light in the nighttime. Shine less when I'm in my right mind. I'm blessed where I am. In the light is where I stand. Messiah, lead us in a cloud full of smoke and fire, fire. Messiah, lead us in a cloud full of smoke and fire.
Got 149 WTSX, good morning. So, I know I haven't mentioned much about our guests making room for us. Kind of been caught up in some other subjects this morning. Dedicating this show to the Oracle and Morpheus. And for
ready?
Mr. Smith.
Hey,
yeah,
babe, tell the kids to keep it down.
for
I'm
you.
recording. Off tour,
You
back
won't
up in the
silence
line again.
me.
Get to cooking, yup, going ham again. Flow like a battering ram or a man in a van crashing into they whack rapper sedan, cause I'm mad at them. Tell them it's a rap, welcome to the rap laminate. Sever the cabbage of any rapper, hell in the Baphomet. You can't stomach the subject matter we handle. If you did manage it, it'll probably shatter your abdomen, dog. I hear y'all sucking y'all teeth when you hear Christian rap like the son of God sweet. Boy, if I come at y'all, you know what I could've done to y'all. If I wanted dog, wouldn't none of y'all eat. Real talk. Broken the game like a cat burglar. The rap Nat Turner with a habit to wrap circles around you. But you never heard of me, so I understand when you laugh. But just know I can murder these rap cats that you have heard of. The hardest part of this is not to bury you. Part of me don't want it, but the other part is daring you. Feeling froggy, take a leap like a skydiver. I promise I'ma catch your body like a parachute. You know how hard it is keeping it positive, even with God in it. If not, it'd be more people involved in it. Just know this not hip-hop in a lesser form. This true music, harder to make, but it's better form. I could've been a villain, lucky you. But I'm over here chilling, lucky you. I could've been on that side, lucky you. But the flow got baptized, lucky you. Forgive, I just feel like they just had to know. And realize that if I wanted, I could go. Kill everything on that side, lucky you. But the flow got baptized, lucky you. Hi guys, I've arrived, it's me, the Bible guy. I was only trying to shine this little light of mine. Trying to give sight to blind, trying to rewire minds line for line so they could be everything God designed. Why would guys try me like I couldn't if I decide to put them in dirt and give them this work 9 to 5? Rifle at the Eiffel, willing and ready to snipe at any guy you idolize. Bombing like I am Mike Witt, Al-Qaeda type fist. Kill a rival with this mic of mine. Simple as pile driving a knife into a slice of pie. And not the MacGyver type, Michael Myers size. Every line up inside this binder of mine could be homicide. See, I've been cool, but you've been doing too much lately. Thinking you can play me like I'm some tuba ukulele. Better watch how you be doing that newborn Jewish baby. I could do to you for him what Slim would do to you for Haley. Don't do it. I'm telling y'all, I've been hella calm lately. Don't get your head, neck and all severed on HD. Reppin' God in heaven, y'all can never Kanye me. You ain't got the answers, so you can never sway me. I still rep what I've been reppin', is God's game. I kill flesh with a big weapon, I'm John Wayne. God over money, boy, we don't come to work to play. Oh, you thought Christian rap was soft, you gon' learn today. I could've been a villain, lucky you. But I'm over here chillin', lucky you. I could've been on that side, lucky you. But the flow got baptized, lucky you. Forgive, I just feel like they just had to know. And realize that if I wanted, I could go. Kill everything on that side, lucky you. But the flow got baptized, lucky you.
Power 149, WTSX, and you know, I told you that in it, the politics is the enemy's playground.
Money maker.
You thought I was playing? You thought I was lying
Money
about that?
Man, yeah.
No, it's the truth.
I don't make demands, I just roll up. Money make the man give his soul up. Yeah, I be setting fire to the stacks. It's a dark night, Joker. We just tryna get it back like politics. 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 talk to my guest, it's the great Gatsby. And we just party to the process. Yeah, you never worry what the cost is. Yeah, see, this one for the monsters. We take them out the closets. We keep them looking gorgeous. You catch me where the sharks is. I'm circling the surface. And you was in the garden talking to the serpent. Look, you ain't had no clothes on. Now you got the knowledge. And this the fruit is looking way more polished. And we go,
I don't make demands, I just roll up. Money make the man give a shoulder. I be setting fire to the stacks. It's a dark night, Joker. We just tryna get it bad like politics. 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 Politics.
funny how we fall for the plain clothes. We can't see our enemies in plain clothes. And we be so trippy, James Franco. Got you looking high, the design is the aim low. Yo, you dealing with professionals. Everything you thought you knew was questionable. Look, everything is upside down when you dying just a little. Look, you must find out what that real and the alien, familiar and stranger things. Can't no politician make you feel what you made to be. Yeah, that's politics, that's positive. They selling you that contraband, that's contradiction. These consequences, all the senses and common sense. That common man turn God a man. No campaign, no dollar bands, no fake friends, no colleges. Just king's blood that got a man. Yo, I bet we get the same look. I tell you one time, homie, we ain't for the games, good we go.
I don't make demands, I just roll up. Money make the man give a shoulder. I be setting fire to the stacks. It's a dark night, Joker. We just tryna get it bad like politics. Politics.
Yeah, you know politics is the enemy's playground. He got mad and upset because of what I said on Monday. But you know, the Most High, the Sovereign God, continues to make ways out of no way. So, I'm going to do a Taylor Gray double play. Because the first time I heard this next song I'm about to play,
everything is sales, man.
I said,
everybody
yo,
wanna get money, but
this song go hard in the paint. For real. Yeah. I like it like that.
I despise the picture that's painted in our culture of this.
I don't know about anybody else,
needy Jesus,
but I love it.
Amen. And that's who he is. He's
Brutal
a sissified,
truth.
needy Jesus. He's just yearning for
Yeah.
you.
That sissified, happy, hippie-go-lucky Messiah. That fake, false gospel. Those false doctrines. They don't like this song.
Many setting up shop in the highest place. Circle of the earth, watching Adam find his hiding place. The indescribable creatures in rotation around the throne, temple filled by his robe. Robe when he speaks, the world is. And woe to those who reap the whirlwind. And when it's time to judge, the world ends. The just ruler with total sovereign knowledge. He turns to powder every mocker, every false goddess. It's like Achilles and Troy. He's laughing at your forces. It's silly trusting millies, many's laughing at the Forbes list. The all-merciful, powerful creator ain't subject to opinion or these blogs or debaters. Check the spirit-breathed literature, spirit-led ministers, and homie, they gon' tell you he ain't miniature. They tell you he ain't far, omniscient, ever-present Lord. I hope you don't meet him on the threshing floor. He sees detail with infinite attention span, immortal, all-wise, but he came as a defenseless lamb. See, he gon' vindicate his people. Ironic how the lamb becomes a shepherd of the sheepfold. Iconic how he's always self-sustaining, self-sufficient, self-existent. His godhood self-explaining. It's no mythology, no Iliad from Homer. He really is the bridegroom, we really just a Gomer. Check Hosea if you didn't catch the reference, man. Let's maximize the moment just to usher in his presence. You never see his glory diminishing. Hey yo, Sky, go ahead and finish.
Okay.
Taylor, I'm finished with these miniature pretenders who clearly deny his holiness, steady lifting these sinners up. Cause once you peep at a portion of his insignia, homie is finished, he's undisputed, just give it up. That's why we take this time collectively to big him up. Cause ain't the King James Bang gon' be big enough. No, not a single brain big enough to picture the everlasting king who is on the throne past the end of us. But we gon' try anyway cause he's worth the effort. They seeing sin as the best choice, but he's clearly better. I'm not saying we're all to be perfect, but here's the point, man. When we truly see the lamb, there's a change of plans. The same lamb that made man with a breath. The same lamb that raised man with a breath. The same lamb that shook the world after his last breath. And we all know what happened next, but if you don't, he woke up in a brand new body. Took that from the future. What other God you know that come in flesh to give it to you? That burning bush wasn't just no cute story for preteens. Didn't part that seed just to get some likes from a pic on IG. You talking reckless. Let's get this in perspective. Every quote from every message misdirected when he step in. Cause every eye will see him, so I'm praying we receive his grace. Cause we gon' make our last move when we see his face. Prophesy.
Calvin 49 WTSX. Good morning. You are on the Wake Up Worship Hour, and always they're gonna get this through their thick skulls eventually. The Most High, the Sovereign God, is undefeated. He's never lost. Get it right. The kingdoms of this world shall become the kingdom of our Lord and of his Messiah, and he shall reign forever and ever. Unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder.
When I tell y'all that I run things, y'all better believe me. Spin the earth on my finger like round ball on my globe trotter. It's easy. No lie. Boy, y'all got me messed up. Not Buddha, Mohammed, not Dane, sure ain't no Jesus. At all. Woo! Y'all act like I ain't made where you stand. Y'all act like I ain't trying to hold clan. Act like my son ain't died on that cross. Or I ain't gave you my all. Look here, I ain't taking no loss. I love you with all of my heart, that's the reason I'm here with my hands open, giving my grace. I know that you know that I'm here, ignore me if you want, but the next time you spit in my face, you better just look up in the sky. Ooh, I made it. Think I'm gonna lie. When I tell you I ain't gonna take it, I got hands on the nation. Check my reputation. Yeah, that schoolboy still wanna know that my tomb is vacant. That's why I'm undefeated. 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 Undisputed, no mistakes, a plan big. In the end, you'll all marvel like it's dance lit. Don't doubt me, but know about me. It don't look like I'm in the lead, but your ignorance don't make you safe. Because the worst punch is the one you don't see. Till you don't see, then I ain't done yet. Watch how the glory my son gets. The whole world's been set up, but you backwards, you upset. I was the one that put man on this planet, but I'm manning the planets and planning my plan, and I'm planning out history. Spoiler alert, I get the victory on over your habitat. Matter of fact, mad as a matter act to my exact. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. I told Saturn that. Look up in the sky. Ooh, I made it. Think I'm gonna lie. When I tell you I ain't gonna take it, I got hands on the nation. Check my reputation. Yeah, that schoolboy still wanna know that my tomb is vacant. That's why I'm undefeated. 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 Never lost, no death. Never lost, no natural disaster. No new philosophy. Nothing in the past. No demon. No disease. hurts me, but I got purposes and I hurt some men. If you don't know it now, you'll know it then. There's a greater good, don't worry, friend. When my glory comes and reverses it, amen.
Yeshua is the way, the truth, and the life. Nobody comes to the Father except through the Son. There is no other way. There will never, ever be another way. So I'm turning up to that eternal truth that will never change. Yeshua is the same yesterday, today, and forever.
Why we do it?
I do it for the
Turn up.
Got that ammo locked and loaded. I ain't talking about no burn up. Flip a page, I'll explode it. Got a cabin in Manolo. Manolo. Got a cabin in Manolo.
Tryna tell them boys I never leave a crib alone. Cause I keep one in my car and I got two at home. They different kinds, but they do the same thing. Double edged, double barrel. Yes, sir. I'm out here facing dragons, I ain't out my mind. They coming from a soul, so it's bad that time. Them lies, they trying to kill me if you don't believe me. I don't care, I can't take it easy. I'm flipping a page, I'm trigger happy, you're clipping the gauge. Clicking and hitting the stage, hit you with trophies in every phrase. He cut me deep, I'm diving in. When I ride, I got that, I'm alive again. That's right. When I ride, I got that, you know we got it. I'm alive again. Manolo, man.
When I ride, I
Why we do it?
I do it for the turn up. Got that ammo locked and loaded. I ain't talking about no burn up. Flip a page, I'll explode it. Got a cabin in Manolo. Got a cabin in Manolo.
Manolo, I'm out here going poster. My partners think I lost it. My mama think I'm loco. I keep my shooter close though. You know it's fully automatic. Shoot you straight, man. That trigger do you plenty damage. I got enemies, I can't see them all, but they lurking. I flip that page on them, my trigger finger stay working. I got plenty ammo, got old and new, they both testify. My lord, and ain't nobody playing with you, gon' mess around and come testify. And I ain't gotta say no more. Mama click, click, bang, and the thing gon' blow. Red letters like a red dot on your dome. Yap, 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 yap. All y'all gon' wanna dash with a backseat. That's me with a clip full of black ink. I'ma hit y'all with it till I split y'all with it. Man down, had a bad week, bad week. Man down, 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 had a bad week, bad week. Man down, 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 had a bad week.
I do it for the turn up. Got that ammo locked and loaded. I ain't talking about no burn up. Flip a page, I'll explode it. Got a cabin in Manolo. Got a cabin in Manolo. Got a cabin in Manolo.
I be a sheep, I'm a dummy. Sometimes it ain't even funny. Them lies are sicker than poison. Why the truth it is sweeter than honey. And we know that he got us. He is with us, can't block us, he rock us. When them lies that I like us, his word is my weapon. It's going but rock.
I do it for the turn up. Got that ammo locked and loaded. I ain't talking about no burn up. Flip a page, I'll explode it. Got a cabin in Manolo.
Hour 49, WTSX. Good morning. You are on the Wake Up Worship Hour. I'm going to change the tone and the frequency and the tune just for a minute because I'm going to get into the Word of God. But before I do that, okay, brief overview. We've been discussing our gifts making room for us. And our gifts continue to make room for us. because gifts come without repentance. However, in the end, we'll all be held accountable for what we've done with the gifts that have been given to us. Or actually, there's the song, I don't know if you caught that, I heard that. She said, what'd she say? She said, I'm paraphrasing, it might not be exact. She said, my gifts weren't given to me, they're on loan. You know, because they all come from the Most High, the sovereign God anyways. So he loans us these gifts. I like how she said that. That's deep. Anyways, see, we all have gifts and talents, but they've all been given from the same God, or on loan. They're all on loan from the same God. And I know a lot of people don't like that message, and they have the freedom to disagree. But we have freedom of speech and expression and freedom of religion. We are supposed to. So I have, since January, been performing a religious liberty litmus test. How far can one go calling out the wicked, evil powers and principalities? You know, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities, evil spirits and demons in high places. But how far can one go using terrestrial FM, calling out the wicked, evil powers and principalities and evil spirits and demons in high places, and speaking the truth in love and boldly proclaiming the name of Yeshua, the name above all names? How far can one go before censorship comes in? Because I don't know if you've been paying attention to what's going on in the social media arena, but there's this rift going on because some people are saying that Twitter should block Donald Trump. And I'm only informing the people that don't know. So names are only being called out because I'm educating the people about something that they might not have known about. And so Twitter has kind of given a notice to the president, and the president has responded by threatening to shut down Twitter. Now, wait a minute. First of all, there's freedom of speech and expression and freedom of religion. So, see, here's the issue. They're wrestling. It's the private domain versus the public domain. Because Twitter is, does have a public IPO, but it's private in terms of a private corporation. I mean, it's a corporation compared to the public domain, which is the government and the president. So how much power and authority does the president of the United States have? And we're not talking about any one specific person, just the office in general. How much power and authority does the president of the United States have? Does the president of the United States have the authority to shut down a avenue of information? Some like news and media company, for instance. Because that's kind of where we're at right now. We're on this verge of seeing just how far they're both, the media as a whole is bucking against the president's bucking against the media, and he can blame it on the so-called angry liberal Democrats and all that. And I'm not going to get into all the details about it, but they've all sold out anyways. They've all sold their souls to the enemy anyways. They're all Luciferian, and they don't like the fact that I just told you that they're all Luciferian. And they'll probably try to assassinate somebody else close to me because of what I just said. Because they really want to stop me from speaking to you and telling you what's really going on. But I'm going to wake you up. And in order to do that, I have to teach what agrees with sound doctrine. That's the only reason why this program is still on the air. Because I am being obedient to the Most High and saying what He wants me to say and enforcing the sound doctrine. And baptism is very important. Mark 16:16, whoever believes and is baptized shall be saved. Whoever does not shall be condemned. Acts 2:38, repent and be baptized, every one of you, in the name of Yeshua, for the forgiveness of sin, and receive the gift of the Holy Ghost. I'm telling you, if I was not proclaiming the name of Yeshua, the name above all names, this program would not be playing right now, live in the city of First.
Barbarian, and about the one who never heard the gospel, or somebody out in the jungles, or just people in countries who have never heard of it. Well, you get into now, even though the Bible does not mention age of accountability, you get to the point of who's accountable for what. You're accountable for what you know. You're accountable for what you know. So the barbarian, you have children. Children. The Bible says the kingdom of heaven, receive the children. Of such is the kingdom of heaven. Of such is the kingdom of God. So what? The children, they're into the place where they don't know. You have the barbarian, they don't know. People who died, they don't know. What scriptures do we have for that? Okay, so you have James 4:17. To him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. Okay? So you who know, you're responsible to do this. Now you know. Now if you didn't, if you were a child, if you were somewhere in the world, the Lord will count that for what you know. There are many people who are developmentally disabled. They could be 40 years old, but if they have a developmental disability and they don't know, he counts them in a different category. But you who are aware and know, you're accountable. Then you also have John 9:41. If you were blind, then you would have no sin. But now you say, we see, therefore your sin remaineth. So what is he saying? On Judgment Day, when he sits there and he's going to judge whether one does one or not, he's going to say, well, you were blind, you didn't know.
Okay, now let me pause that right there. I interrupt this broadcast because guess what? I just lost the connection to the FM, to the station. So it's looping right now on the stream. Wait a minute. So I just lost the internet there at the station. Lost the connection. Okay, so let's see if it's going out to the Facebook. Actually, Facebook's probably off. YouTube and Twitter. Let's see if it's still going out to YouTube and Twitter. Hang on a second. And it still should be going. Oh, Facebook still, maybe. Let's see. Hang on a second. I'm going to see something. See if we're still going live on Twitter. And it says I am live. Yes. Okay, so Twitter is live right now. I am live on Twitter. Let's see about Facebook. Let's see here. It says the video is partially muted. And let's see. Oh, no, that was the old one. Oh, that's right. I didn't go live on that one. I went on. I sent it on my page. Wow. So, anyways, I cannot believe that it did that. Wow. So anyways, we should be live on YouTube. Let me check that. They didn't like what I said. That's obvious. Okay, let's see. And I am live right now, I believe, on YouTube. Yep. Okay. I just heard I didn't like what I. Yep. Okay. So we're live on YouTube. Facebook. Let's see. And we are. Yeah, live on Facebook as well. Okay. So, what's the problem here? Why are we not on the FM side? Because I said something that rattled somebody's cage, and I'm not saying any names. I was talking about politics, talking about freedom of speech and expression and freedom of religion. It could be just an internet glitch, but I'm sending the stream out from one location to another location, and that's going out to YouTube and Facebook and Twitter live right now. So why would the FM side not be working? Unless I didn't put enough of the URL things in there. I left 4 of them in there in case, it misconnected or something, and maybe that wasn't enough and it just bypassed it. But something obviously happened. Maybe they did a DDoS attack. So where do we go from here? I'm performing a religious liberty litmus test, and the FM side I seem to have failed on the FM side. That's FCC stuff, LPFM. Still going out to YouTube and Facebook and Twitter as far as I know. So we're going to stir it up. Get back into the music. One way or the other. You're going to get it this way or that way. You can't get me off the grid.
You gotta put some work to it. Growing is uncomfortable. You just gotta hurt through it. I've been through the tribulation in the wilderness alone, tested by Satan. Doors closed in my face while patiently waiting. People said they had my back, but they were faking. I threw my chips on the table with no half step. People laughed in my face and doubted my leg. I gave God everything and I sought His presence. The last laugh is the Lord's. I'm living in His place. Let me hear you say, stir you up, stir it up, stir it up. Oh, believe that your miracle is coming. Let the Holy Spirit stir you up, stir it up, stir it up. Oh, believe that your blessing is on its way. Let the Holy Spirit stir you up, stir it up, stir it up. Oh, believe that your miracle is coming. Let the Holy Spirit stir you up, stir it up, stir it up. Oh, believe that your blessing is on its way. Stir it up now. Stir it up now. Life to these dry bones, yeah. Life to these dry bones, yeah. Stir it up, oh yeah. Bring life
So who's faking? What's going on? Still broadcasting. Still going out. So why is the FM? Why did it just automatically shut off on the FM? Like I can't even access remotely right now. Who's faking? Who's messing around? Something's afoot.
Chain leaving green on his neck. I'm not impressed. So I guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. He was all juiced up, thought he was Tupac. Till them boys caught him, hit him with them 2 shots. Now he in the station singing like he T-Pain. The bullets made him lean, now I guess he 2 chains. He bought that Bentley kid and wrapped it round the 300. No matter how you put it, boy, I'm still a 300. Stop that faking in that flotching, dog, cut it off. Frontin' like your paper longer than the Powerball. You think you Scarface, guess you ain't seen the movie. Keep on faking till you face down in the jacuzzi. With some killers in your room, with some real guns that don't make noise and they plastic, but they real guns. Save off the block. In his song you say gangster, but he not. Say he making money, cashing big checks. While his chain leaving green on his neck. I'm not impressed. So I guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Real, recognize real, introduce yourself. Careful with that cannon, boy, you might just shoot yourself. Somebody wake them, tell them to stop faking before they end up lying in the woods buck naked. These killers full of them demons. Why you pretending you Scarface? You ain't really no ghetto boy. Why you faking that hard face? That just made them furious. Somebody called Fishburne, said his boys in the hood 40 cal hits, burning hell burns hotter. I turn to the Father. I pray and Lord forgive them, cause they lying like Mufasa. They got these 8 raiders with their eyes on the chopper. I pray the Lord save them before we drop them and make them stop it. Save off the block. In his song you say gangster, but he not. Say he making money, cashing big checks. While his chain leaving green on his neck. I'm not impressed. So I guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker.
When I wake up in the morning, I go on my knees and pray. Make Jah show me where. Every day when I wake up in the morning, I go on my knees and pray. Make Jah show me where. I've been on my own for way too long, way too long. I misrule that I cannot find my way. I've been on my own for way too long, way too long. I misrule that I cannot find my way. And I said, I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Lord. Oh Baba God, I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Baba, waiting for heaven. I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Lord. Oh Baba God, I need you, oh Lord.
forever. What over my stubber and my ginger? Only by your mercy, if not that for injure. See the enemies across my way, they want to run my race. Nah, see the enemies across my way, they want to run my race. Nah, I get on my knees and pray, make God show me way. I've been on my own for way too long, way too long. I misrule and I cannot find my way. I've been on my own for way too long, way too long. I misrule and I cannot find my way. And I say, I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Lord. Oh Baba God, I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Baba, waiting for heaven. I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Lord. Oh Baba God, I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Baba, waiting for heaven. I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Lord. Oh Baba God, I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Baba, waiting for heaven. Trust me when I tell you, say this life not but the beans. You should never put your trust in any single human being. Why? Cause these guys, they these guys. Then go form friends, turn around and disguise. I know what it's like to work. Cheated off the comes with I know what it's like to have. Waiting for heaven, I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Lord. Oh Baba God, I need you, oh Lord. I need you, oh Baba, waiting for heaven.
But they ain't worried about my problem. Just tell him that God got him. He believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. He was there for me when I thought there was. Then I know he got my steps, cause he loved me like nobody else, and I love him back. Like the seasons say I'm serious as a heart attack. Don't care what haters say, cause really ain't got time for that. I like to praise when I rhyme, so this is more than rap. You wanna praise it this time, why don't you say this back? Oh Lord, I just wanna thank you. You kept me and protect me even when I was a stranger. You are my rock, you are my anchor. You kept me from harm, hurt, or danger. Oh Lord, I just wanna thank you. You kept me and protect me even when I was a stranger. You are my rock, you are my anchor. I love you, Lord, and that'll never change up. Thanks for sending your son to set us free. For a sinner such as I, still died for me. So there's no doubt in my mind about what I believe. So if you see me doing well, that's just the Christ in me. Yeah, you know they call me Trey, but I hope it's Christ you see. So Lord, please order my steps and guide my feet. For me, but also for those that I can reach. I wanna glorify your name every time I speak. I learn lessons from my stresses and add it to the collection and focusing on heaven and staying in God's presence. Discern fact from fiction, avoid contradiction. I speak less than I listen, make better life decision, improve my family condition. I serve not for tradition, I serve God with conviction, and I say that with conviction, cause hard work is my talent, but faith is my strength. I eat scripture for breakfast, living water for drink. Oh Lord, I just wanna thank you. You kept me and protect me even when I was a stranger. You are my rock, you are my anchor. Kept me from harm, hurt, or danger. Oh Lord, I just wanna thank you. You kept me and protect me even when I was a stranger. You are my rock, you are my anchor. I love you, Lord, and that'll never change up.
Christ saved my life and every day I get thanks. I said Christ saved my life and every day I get thanks. I said Christ saved my life and every day I get thanks. Look, Christ saved my life and every day I get thanks. Yeah.
see hate in their faces when I be scoring.
I got $1 in dream, tryna get that right away. Best believe we still chasing the brighter day. Out in traffic on 12, don't take my life today. I be on 10, even riding. Took it for a drive down 169, heading nowhere fast. I was fucked to the ride.
Bet they won't find me. I got a dream, backing out the phone. Dashing through traffic, ain't got a I see hate in their faces when I be scoring.
Hey, take a step back and see where we came. Cause God put us through a lot just to juggle his name. So when you grow up in the hood, only dollars make change. So we quit to lose ourselves when we searching for fame. Fast cars and the women, expensive living, I'm tripping. I put diamonds all on my wife and throw J's all on my children. Look, my last concern is sinning. God knows my intentions. I'm praying for forgiveness. I'm trying to keep up an image of me. Balling like Sparta, but I've been falling like Adam. I can't balance this pressure. I need help from my father. I can't die for the pleasure. I need all my possessions until I realize that it's God making way for my blessings. Oh yeah, it's silence.
Bet they won't find me, I'll push a forward. I got a dream, picking out the phone. Dashing through traffic, they gotta know. I see hate in their faces when I be scoring. Bet they won't find me, I'll push a forward. I got a dream, picking out the phone. Dashing through traffic, they gotta know. I see hate in their faces when I be scoring. Gotta pick my bros up, outside like the rose up. 3 just like he rose up, thank God I'm not in coffin. Watch out where you walking in the tropics. I ain't getting sleep, I feel exhausted. Yeah. Thank the Lord I've been so cautious. I ain't been the same since he bought me. I just make a song to see the pain that's inside me. Yeah, I've been feeling godly, they mad cause I'm scoring.
Yeah, so just to give you an update, I'm live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Not on the F side. They didn't get what was being said. They didn't like what was being said, but they didn't get what was being said. Because trust and believe, I'm coming back tomorrow.
A maverick defying gravity with fly lyrics. A catalyst proceeding
You won't
cavalry
shut
around
me up.
fittest. A strategist to see his majesty on high is the mission critical. We in it for the glory of Israel's pinnacle. We finna go notorious on the instrumental like John Wick with a pencil. We on quick to the scriptures. We gon' get to the list and locked in. Call me an addict for bars. My rhyme string like guitars automatic. Stay fast like Fortnite's last man standing. I come crashing the track like Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta's Big Bang Attack. BPM ravish is tragic. Let me update my status. Murder she wrote. Hashtag savage. Spitting acid on tracks like Reptile when the beat's classic. I do this for the king, not me. So don't at me. Like asthmatics, I inhale. Swallow the beat whole like Jonah and the well. I won't fold. A black sheep in the fold. I got peace in my soul. Cause I believe that the sun died and rose. Like sunrise for show. For those who've been tokens of God's mercy and grace like Saint Mo. The gospel's my hope and lost souls ain't posing a threat, even if they stone me to death.
Hey yo, the place where I'm from don't obey no laws. Money on top, they don't praise no God. The stairs look hard, but it's all a facade. Young boys become thugs when they get no love. I know the true love only come from above. And it's God's Holy Spirit that be comforted us. I used to never want to hear it. Swallowing wine and spirits, finding the women cross my heart. I wouldn't let the truth near it. Now I love it more than anything, I trust it. And I'm here for it if anyone wanna discuss it. I'm a believer who wanna be seen in public. I ain't never trying to hide my affiliation with God. Holy and righteous by the Lord's standards. Praying my life go the way the Lord planned it. And I'm yelling Yahweh if I'm a stranger.
I'm a soldier of the Lord, so when I'm kicking the door, I'm observe. You ain't heard me, we in the lap, but it's right. But if I go left and end up in my flesh. My brothers can bring correction directly to my chest. We the blessed.
Hey yo, I'm all about hard work, yeah, artworks, all verbs inside God's church. Surprise, y'all heard autumn laughed at the fall first, but came back cleaning and something open by Farnsworth. Scars hurt, but life is not a Deshaun burst, more like a king who finishes marathons first. No need to catch up, relish what is apparent. So whatever the devil brought, hot dog I brought. Look, my God's church is the ecclesia where we're letting Jesus be the to its wretched people. Instead we take the lesser equal, which is evil, and let it lead on the steeple. But it's relative, it's the steeple that we go through. We're gambling with our lives, that's a Keno move. I've been keen on dudes who selfishly put dividends over God, taking that living water with that Mio juice. I can't breathe, Jesus Nino too.
Lights high when I ride, I'm high in the spirit. I'm maverick, defying gravity with fly lyrics. A catalyst, proceed a cavalry around spitters. A strategist to see His Majesty on high is the mission critical. We in it for the glory of Israel's pinnacle. We finna go notorious on the instrumental like John Wick with a pencil. We on clips of the scriptures. We gon' get you to listen. Locked in.
Power 104.9 WTSX. Good morning. You are not actually on Power 104.9 right now, but I'm gonna wrap this up on the Twitter, YouTube, Facebook live stream, and I prophesy, proclaim, decree, and declare that I will be back on the air on the FM side tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Yes, in the name of Yeshua, the name above all names. Not my will, but His will be done on earth as it is in heaven. I'm out. Peace. One love.
Up on the corner selling crack to your mammy. If you come, I'm sure that boy I might just your granny. Nothing matters but your cheddar moolah. I'm a shooter, hit the plug and sell the work. Call a jeweler, cop a mule. Streets my kingdom, I'm the ruler. Yeah, I'm the ruler. Everything they worship me. Bow down when you talk to me. I want a girl who got no self-esteem that I control her. Want some money, hungry. If I pay her, she do what I want. Okay, I have them both. That's what you doing, you a boss and you got plenty dough. Boy, I got plenty dough. I'm riding in the car that's worth more than your life. Speeding through your city.
Hey buddy, are you okay? Are you okay? Somebody call the ambulance! I built an empire. So may my kingdom come, till kingdom come. I built an empire. So may my kingdom come, till kingdom come.
Now have you ever been this high before? Only astronauts can breathe on top of highest floor. That's why they say it's astronomical what I afford. If gravity doesn't take your breath, look at my awards. Who name is on the door? I can take you to Egypt. The grass is greener and always sunny. Just put your 401k in my pyramids of money. Now where's my cappuccino? That's why I hired you 5 years ago. There's no complaints. Said I inspired you. Your salary paid Sally Mae. Wife even admired you. Your kids should thank me. I'm the reason they're in private school. This ladder had to make you tired. You hope it'll take you higher. But today I change your life. I take